Welcome back, welcome back. Let me see if I can get my guest on here. I'm live. See if I can get my guest on here. Welcome back, welcome back. Let me see if I can get my guest on here. I'm live. Alright. See if I can get my guest on here real quick. Alright. To share this everywhere real quick. Tell people I'm live. Let's share it here. What? What? Is it the phone? It might be the baby. Huh? Hold on, guys. I'm trying to get my guest on here. I'm trying to get everybody on here real quick.
Okay.
Alright. Trying to get everybody on here. Trying to get my guest on here.
Number 2 That's 2, right? 2, 4,
Alright.
so 4 times.
The
What's
founder
4 times 5? 20. So it's a total of 20.
I'm trying to get my guest on here so we can talk about everything that's been going on. So give me a minute. Hey Gary, do me a favor. Post this link in that other chat that we was all in. Post this link in the other chat because it's saying for him it's saying offline for Marcus.
Probably me. That's me. So what's I gotta say?
Send it to Facebook. Work last time. Okay.
Get your tablet.
Alright.
Put the stuff in the tablet. The question in the
Let's
tablet.
see.
See if we can help you get an answer. Mark, are you knew a lot about math? Didn't I tell you I don't like values?
Oh shit.
We had this conversation. Landon. Yeah. What are you doing? Oh God. You like going places every day?
Damn it. I'm trying to get the people finger. Nothing. I don't know why the link is saying offline though. I don't know why the link is saying offline. Okay. Why the link saying offline? Is the question. Hold on. I'm trying to get Marcus up in here. Hey, Gary, click on the link. See if you can come in, Gary. Please. Because I don't know why it's saying it's offline. It says it's offline. Why is it saying it's offline though? Click on the link, Gary, and see if you can come in though. Because I don't know why it's saying it's offline. Why is Hangouts tripping right now? Damn, why are they doing that? Hold on, give me a minute, guys. Give me a minute. For some odd reason, it's saying it's offline. Gary, click on. What? I'm trying to get a good link. Gary, tell them to come into the chat. Give them the link to the chat. Give them the link. Gary.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So it worked for you? Why is it not working for them? I'm trying to get a good link.
I'll try it again.
No. Just give them the link. Tell them to click on the link in the chat room. Send them the link to the YouTube channel.
Okay.
Here, I'm about to give you the link to the YouTube then. And then just send them this link and tell them to come in the chat.
Okay.
And click on that. Because I don't know why it's not letting them come in.
Okay.
Send them that one. Send them that one and see.
Or just invite them to this chat room and then they're on.
But see, I need to. Why don't you invite them? Can you invite them? Or do I got to do
it? You can do it.
I don't have the email. Hold on.
Oh, Marcus and them posted their emails within that other chat room. I'll do it. I'll just find their chat, their emails, and invite them that way.
They probably don't want them to. I'm trying to type in his name real quick and see if he's out here. Tell them you're in, but we're trying to get them in because.
Here's how I got in. All they have to do is go click the link that you dropped in YouTube, and there you go. Go to YouTube and then click that link.
Tell them to go to YouTube and click the link. Give them the YouTube chat.
Okay, that I can do. I'll just log out of here real quick. I'll just do it so make it.
Tell them I just. Okay, there we go.
What's up, guys?
All right, so that worked. Okay. So I need to invite Ronnie too, right?
Yeah.
Because you can click on the link, right?
Same issue.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to. I don't know why it's given. I gotta find out what's funny. Okay. Hold on.
Are we live right now?
Yeah, we're live. I'm just trying to get everybody up in here real quick.
All right. Cool.
So get this taken care of. Ronnie. Okay. All right. So I just invited Ronnie to and do this. Hold on, let me post this link. Did you get the YouTube link from work from what you call it?
talking to me?
Yeah, because I posted a YouTube link in your
Yeah,
in
I
your.
clicked that and it worked. Well, it invited me. You send me an invite, a phone call
That's
invite,
interesting. Yeah. That's interesting.
and that's what worked. Those
I
links you
just
sent me all were 404s.
I don't know why it does that though. So
I
Ronnie,
think I'm in now.
Hey, what's up,
okay,
brother?
okay, Ronnie,
What's up?
okay, all right,
Are
good.
we
Okay.
live? We online?
Yeah, we're live now, guys. We're live. We're live
How many
with
users? Just wait until we get some users. I don't know how
yeah.
many's in right now.
People are still coming in, so people are still coming in. I'm posting it everywhere right now. How are you, Ronnie?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So yeah, I was live yesterday, and people was they wanted to know what was going on with the whole Exodus thing, and
And we'll get deeper into that. Let's let a few people join up, and then we'll talk about all that. We'll talk about what everything we know anyway. I mean, because we're not really inside of that loop with those guys. But Ronnie knows more than I do. Ronnie's, he tends to rub elbows with the brass more than I do. I could have said it another
Yeah.
way. I could have said it another way, Ron.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's one thing that I definitely like about you, Mark, is you don't use the language that some of these guys use.
Oh God, man, they had
Kind
a
of
couple.
weird.
Yeah, they had
Man,
a couple of
it's
those guys. Holy moly! I
these
have a I
guys
have a
are
mouth like a sailor, but gee whiz.
weird. They are weird.
There's a couple of them that are some strange cats, brother. If you only knew half of what I've seen.
well, I got a mouth like a sailor too. I'm not weird like
Oh, dude, yeah, but hey, saying shit, damn, and hell, and screw, and maybe an occasional F bomb, nothing compared to what these guys are
that.
Yeah.
doing. Well, I'll put it to you this way: if they went to the schools that I went to, they'd get beat up.
Oh wow.
So it's
Yeah.
that's a whole nother level. You just ain't got a clue. I don't want to talk about it because it's that bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying to I got people sharing it all over. You guys share the video and get some people up in here. They're gonna want to hear this discussion today. So
Well, I'm on my phone right now, so I can't share the link myself.
Yeah, somebody throw it in our group because I know all those guys want to come in.
I threw it in your group. I could.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, they'll
Yeah.
join up then. The ones that see it.
Yeah, the ones
There
that
was
see.
about 10 or 15 of them. We're talking about they wanted to come in.
I want to throw it back in your group again. Cause I could have swore through it. What do you guys think about that? What do y'all think about Kodi 17?
I like Kodi
Well,
17. Ronnie's got a different opinion, but I liked it as much. I used it for a couple of days just tinkering around with it, but I like the little icons and the way that some of that stuff works.
difficulty with 17, and just to be clear, I have not tried the final release yet.
Nor have
I kept trying the release candidates as they came out, and what I found is when I tried to rewind my video watching a TV show and I missed 30 seconds, I rewind, it was freezing. I'm hoping they got that fixed. If they did not get that fixed, they will get it fixed. I'm hoping that this final release that's fixed. I have not
Well,
tried
some of
it
their
yet.
betas, I throwed some of their betas up, and I was getting shot error codes for this or that, whatever I was doing. And then the next beta that came out was solving some of those issues. And then there was some skinning issues with some of the skins that wasn't functional with the way 17 worked. And so a lot of those bugs, since I've tested it last, worked. I mean, the build that I have and use as a direct import into 17 works right off the cuff.
Well,
DVD, have you played around with 17 yet?
I played around with RC1. It was okay because I made a build out of it. It was okay. Couple of issues I had just like when it updated to the newer version, that it updated the skin too, so it kind of messed up the build. So
Sure.
I don't know if that's going to be a problem when Kodi 17 goes to like Kodi 17.1 or something like that. So I don't know if builders, if they have a way around that.
The only thing I
Well,
noticed was slightly different was the settings XML. The 16.1 will import into it, but you lose a few of the cool features that's in 17. So the builds need to be designed directly for 17 to implement some of those little cool icons and splash screens and things like that they have. I like bells and whistles. I like content. When I build my builds, it's full of content. Some people say they're overblown. I don't. I like content. If I can't find something, I want to have the add-on on there, have the ability to find it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think some of those issues, I mean, that was the purpose of beta, was to find out, as things changed, as they advanced along. I think they're right on schedule. They're doing great work. I'm actually very excited to start trying to implement the PVR functions on that. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't dug really deep into it yet.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to see how all these different builds and everything gonna come out gonna be. So
they made their their actual release. It might be time to start playing around with that. I doubt that things will change much now. I mean, those guys have done good work all along, and the fact that they said, hey, this is no longer in beta, I gotta believe that it's in good shape.
yeah, that's true. So hopefully, all right, we got a couple of people up in here. So, Ronnie, why don't you introduce yourself for people that don't know who you are?
Well, put me on the spot there. Well, I'm part of the anonymous team. I got into this. Mark and I started doing this stuff with Kodi. With Kodi about a year, a little over a year ago. We started playing around with builds, and to be quite honest, I really had a lot of fun with it. And as I dug deeper and deeper, and just continued to learn, and I'm continuing to learn today. And I have, as Mark said, rubbing elbows with some of these guys. I have friends that are actually part of the TV add-ons team that have helped me along the way, and I have friends that are not. And it's kind of nice because I have found that there are some guys that will share information and teach you, and it's been fun. Like so that's my Kodi background. Now I've got the I've put some things together and got the War Games add-on and the anonymous stolen streams. Just kind of having fun, and really all along the goal has been, what would I want? What would I want? So if I get on Exodus, I'll bring up Exodus now. If I get on Exodus and I see that, you don't have the capability to do this or to do that, then I like to dig in there and find out how to do it, and make it better for what I would like, and that kind of stuff. Kind of along the lines of what everybody's saying open source is. If you're going to use somebody else's code that works, that's proven that works, and make it better, then share it with everybody. and that's where I'm at with it. I do enjoy doing this. I do have a family and a regular job, so I don't get to dive in as much as I would like to. Um, but it's definitely become a very fun hobby. I heard it said earlier that some guys like to go wrench on cars. Um, I like to during the fall season, I like to coach football, and during the rest of the year, I like to get on the computer and see what I can learn and try to make things cool.
Okay, okay. Now I heard you talk about Exodus. Um,
Hmm.
do you want to talk about Exodus right now on everything that's going on?
Yeah,
Everything.
I don't mind. I think it was very, very unfortunate of the decision that was made to attack somebody like that and to use the users like that. And this has been going on a while. It just got found out, what, yesterday or the day before, where it went public. Um, but it had been going on for some time. Lambda did admit it. This has been in there for a while. You guys just now found it.
Well,
Um,
they've been hitting one of my web URLs the same way for almost over a year. So this isn't anything new. It's just now coming to light.
So
you know,
why do you?
one, go ahead, go ahead.
So that he did it, like because there's a lot of different stories that people are saying why he did it. People are saying because his hard work was stolen and all this, and he was mad and all this. But yet again, prime example, a lot of people's hard work is stolen. That doesn't give them the right to put malicious code in their add-ons.
Well, this is the way I understand it. Uh, his excuses of he did this to protect his identity. I have no idea where that comes from. I could really, excuse my language, give two shits who he is, and I could give two shits to spread who he is. And then he used the example of he's going after, since Anonymous did this to his buddies, he's going to go after our friends. That was another lie, because this thing with StreamHub had been going on for well over a week. He had been doing this DDoS attack on StreamHub, StreamHub for well over a week. So much that it shut StreamHub's website down. Um, and he had to move over to GitHub. Then he changed it over to GitHub. So it's he did not like that StreamHub was using part of his code in his add-on. And StreamHub in these I call them fictitious charts, fictitious polls, because I really don't care who's number one and all that stuff. I mean, but StreamHub went to number one in those charts, and so he was, to me, it certainly appears that this had nothing to do with Anonymous. Uh, he just wanted to shut down StreamHub, and he did momentarily. He did shut it down momentarily with a very vicious attack. Unfortunately, the way this has gone is, you know, everybody is praising Lambda for all the work he's done through the years. Now, I'd like to say this. I'm grateful for the work he's done through the years, but his last hurrah, his last thing that he did was very, very detrimental to everybody in the Kodi community. And
Vicious, very vicious.
yes, so it kind of, to me, if you're going to go that far with it, if you're going to go that far, you have no reason to be doing this. Uh, you shouldn't be doing this if that's the type of choices you want to make. And really, I don't know any other way to perceive this other than ego. You know, you got to be number one. You got to be the best. Everybody's got to know you. Um, You know, to me, that's a joke. This is kodi. You know, you can go be #1 in kodi all you want. There's all these other millions of people in the world that don't pay attention to these groups. They use their kodi. They're living their lives. You know, if unless of course they're making money off of it. If they're making money off of it, now they have motive. Other than that, it's ego. It's
Okay.
ego, and it's such a bummer because there were great things going on.
So, do you kind of think that he was mad? Do you kind of think he was making money off of the back end, and that's the reason why
Uh,
he's mad, or
I
because
I wouldn't I wouldn't say that only because I don't know and I don't want to make an accusation that I'm not fully certain of. My gut tells me no, he wasn't making money off of this. But I don't have any way of saying yes or no. You know, why would somebody do this? I think it's ego. I think a lot of these guys, it's ego. You know, the things that some of these guys. Well, let's take a look at the way these guys responded to the anonymous stolen streams add-on. So here we are. We've got a shit ton of buddies that only use Fire Sticks. So they use Fire Sticks and they can't put 30 add-ons on a Fire Stick. It just won't work. So we said, hey, we're gonna put these all in one. We're gonna credit the developers, which we did. We're gonna put their name on it right there. And all of a sudden, these guys have a problem with it. When we're talking about doing positive things for the community. And these guys have a problem with us doing something that's really beneficial to a lot of people. And it's part of their work and their name is tied to it. To me, it says, look, my add-on says it right there. This add-on is open source. Use it as you like. Chop it up, rip it up, make it better, and share it with the community. Learn, and I put on there, learn from it. I was listening to a show. I tell you what, you got to give some props to these noobs and nerds group. Um, Lee at, I think it's WHUC Lee.
Lee,
If you
yeah, he used to.
if you watch his videos, they just call him Lee. The guy is posting wonderful YouTube videos on how to make an add-on from scratch. You know, I specifically recall hearing them speak about how the Zen add-on did as a fork of Exodus, and the guy continued to grow and get better, and now he's writing all of his own scrapers. You know, and that's what they, you know, and they're promoting that type of behavior, that's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what Sam at StreamHub is doing. That's exactly what a lot of people are doing. Okay, this one works. How can I make it better? And then share it with everybody. You know, if and really, let's put money into this. If nobody's making money off this, then what is the big deal?
Now that's true. What is the big deal? If nobody's making money off of all these IPTV streams or all these movies and everything, why are they even mad?
You know, I'm going to throw a name out here. Echo Coder. Echo Coder, I remember when he started as TDB, and all of a sudden he's writing code in to tell people that Anonymous and StreamHub are detrimental to the community. So you have a choice. You gotta delete this. I mean, what is that shit? Really? Now, Echo Coder, I seem to recall the day when you went by TDB and you messaging me before you got really big and saying, yeah, fuck those guys. Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. If them guys get mad, screw it. It's open source. And now all of a sudden, you want to chum up with the quote unquote big boys. That really, why did Lambda do what he did? It's almost like they're trying to create a monopoly. If you make an add-on that's better than mine, I'm going to shut you down and I'm going to go against you. And it really is, it's amazing. These guys, behind their keyboards and going and doing their thing. And you want to talk about detrimental to the community. These guys that are overwriting my repository, that are putting delete code, then Lambda jumps in with the biggest offense of all.
Oh no, Bredis had the biggest offense.
Well, go ahead on that, Mark.
On that, Mark, talk about Brutus, because a lot of people are saying it just attacked yours. They're in oblivion, saying, "Oh no, that code only attacked your app."
No, it doesn't attack our. It doesn't attack our add-on at all. It attacks the end user. It simply attacks the end user. Is who it attacks. Hey, Ronnie, I'm like I said, I'm driving. My phone's kind of breaking up. Why don't you give them the rundown?
All right, I'll take over on this. So what he did was he put code in that if you had Anonymous installed, it would literally shut down your kodi. It would literally shut it down. You could open it back up, and within 3 seconds, it shut down again. And he hid it with scripts, and he put it in as dependencies. In addition, he put code in there to overwrite. Well, after that, he puts code in there to overwrite the repo. Now, he changed war games into porn games. And he changed Anonymous Stolen Streams to something else because his code overwrote the repo. So all of a sudden, somebody's kid gets on their kodi, and since they have Bredis repo installed, and they have Anonymous installed, they go to war games, and they find gay porn, and they find all this weird. I mean, they put some weird shit in there. So literally, you got kids opening this up. And there's porn without their parents there because their parents trust that, hey, I didn't put any porn on this, if that makes sense. I mean, what you talk about vicious. Wow. So first you're going to write code that goes and searches paste bin and looks for your value and literally shuts kodi down. Then you're going to put the code in to overwrite an add-on that's already installed on some innocent user's system that has nothing to do with this garbage. And next thing you know, there's porn there. So unbelievable.
So, Ronnie, why haven't anybody really spoke up about that situation but you guys? Everybody's speaking about Lambda doing, but that's even wrong, man. Putting porn on there.
It was going around. It was going around the community. The Lambda thing took over at that point because that was very big news. But a lot of people know about this. And look, there were discussions. There were discussions amongst a group of people that Bredis joined the discussion, and we had resolved everything, every problem that people had except Bredis. And he decided to go the road he did. And it's unfortunate. So you got him, you've got Echo Coder, you got Sanctuary, Origin, that are writing this code to take users' options away. Now, why exactly would you do that? What is your motive? Do you really think that we're stealing something? Do you really think that we're doing this to hurt you? No, we're trying to provide something for the users, and we're trying to, number one goal to keep it fun for us is to provide something that we would like. You know what? I would like this. Oh, other people would like it too? Okay, let's do this then. Think of the person that's not in the kodi groups and they've got a build installed and they've got Bredis and they've got Redis and anonymous repos in there, and somebody does this, think of that end user that has nothing to do with all of this. And that's the problem is, they want to point the finger saying we are affecting the community. My question to them is, have we done anything to hurt the end user? No, we haven't. And we have chosen not to do that. Believe you me, we have had the discussions that, hey, we have a response to this. We have the code, we have all that to have a response to this. And we've chosen not to do that. At the end of the day, my perspective is I'm doing this for fun. And, there's some people out there that get a benefit from what I'm doing. And I'm just going to continue doing that. I would recommend, due to the fact that these guys want to put this malicious code out there and install porn for your kids to see without you knowing, I would strongly encourage stay away from those repos. Stay away from the Redis, stay away from Origin, stay away from Echo, which is really unfortunate because the Echo guy, he began as a friend of mine, and he's turned to that. And it's amazing if you watch, there's definitely a group of guys that think they run Kodi. They think they're the Kodi police, and there are no police in this. This going into it. I knew this going into it. I've got 5 people forking war games right now. Do it. I tell them you don't even have to ask. If you can get this to more users so that they can have the benefit, go for it. And you know what? Put your name on it. See if you can make it better. I don't care. Go ahead.
What about this new add-on, Wolfpack? Have you heard about this new add-on?
I've heard bits and pieces of it. From what I understand, that comes from the whole Redis group. And like I said, I'm kind of on the boat of somebody's going to put malicious code in there. I'm not using any of their stuff.
Well, they're hosting that. They're hosting that Wolfpack. I don't remember if it was you or DVD who sent me the link the other day. I think it was Alan that sent me the link the other day, and I went and searched it. They're hosting that new Wolfpack repo Britus is, and they're hosting it from a temporary website. Why would you think they're doing that?
Oh, wow.
He's already got his own repo. So why would he host it from a temporary website? So I guarantee you what he's going to do. Guarantee you that these people are going to download this add-on unknowing that they're in the middle of some conflict that Bredis and these other guys have fabricated in their own minds. And all of a sudden he's going to change the code and shut all their codies down and blame us or blame someone else. It's on 00 web host. And why would he not just put that in his own repo? If it's his design, it's his work. He's already got a repo up and running. Why would he do that? I would strongly recommend that you stay away from that add-on as well until it's been in the community for a short period of time to make sure that these guys aren't going to do anything malicious. I have this guy message me about once a day, and it's generally pretty vulgar stuff. I don't respond to him. So I would trust that guy about as far as I could throw him. Now, Ronnie, I'm going to chime out again and let you go. I didn't mean, I just wanted to interject that.
Fantastic Theme says, it's not just them in conflict. Thought, is it?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean by that, Fantastic Themes? Because I don't, he says it's not just them in conflict. I'm trying to see what he means by that. But, like I said, it's really ridiculous that, all this is going on with the whole Exodus and the Brutus thing and the malicious code and all that. Because at the end of the day, you're hurting the end user. You're not hurting the people that's creating it. You're hurting the end user. If it's just like a cell phone company. If a cell phone company decides to discontinue that special phone, they're not hurting themselves. They're hurting the person that's using that phone that they can't get anymore. Ronnie?
I agree 100% there.
So if a cell phone company today would say, oh well, we're gonna raise the rates up, and either you pay or you don't pay. You know, you at the end of the day, if you want it, you got to pay. You know, and this is, you know, where he said you blame Brutus for it all, but if you guys didn't want to use their list, then why not be the bigger guy and just release your own stuff? That's what he,
Are you talking?
that's what Fantastic Thing just said. He said you blame Brutus for it all, but if you guys do not want to use their list,
Well, here's the separation.
then why not?
Here's the separation. The separation is this is um, a debate, maybe even an argument between two developers. Nothing to do with any of the end users. And so if he has an issue with us, the thing with it would be to do, like any grown man does, is create dialogue. Create dialogue with the developer, no one's harmed, or even attack our add-on in a way that doesn't harm the end user. But what he's done is he's attacked in a way with malicious code. Also, if you want to call it a virus, you certainly can. In a way that's not actually hurting us at all. It doesn't hurt our add-on. It doesn't hurt our users. They know not to install Bredis. But what happens to that end user? For example, if you get on and you do a quick YouTube search for anonymous streams or war games, because we have so much foreign content in there, you know, from Europe and Africa and Asia and God knows what other language, you'll notice that there's thousands and thousands of YouTubes up there from other countries that people are telling their users, you know, where to get this content from. What happens to that guy? What happens to that guy that doesn't understand what just happened? He's living in, you know, maybe a flat, or maybe a college kid, or maybe a 60-year-old lady that just wants to watch MSNBC at night. What happens to that old lady when her Fire Stick went out that she bought from her local computer store, or she ordered off of eBay, or her grandson brought over there? What happens to her? It doesn't affect our add-on. It doesn't affect us. It's a direct attack on the end user. So if you have a problem with us using your list, it's a simple solution. Either ask us to remove it, which some of them have and we have, and then some of them haven't asked us, like, for example, Goodfellas. Very solid add-on. He called me the other day, fine gentleman, and we talked on the phone. He goes, dude, he said, since your XML lists have been in your XML list, our downloads have increased by 30%. 30%. Now, I think they also offer an IPTV service. Goodfellas does. I think they offer a free service and an IPTV service. I could be wrong with that, but I believe that to be correct. So his business has increased by 30% just by what we've done. So when you have guys like Bredis and Origins, I think it's Sanctuary is what he calls that little crappy add-on. Hold on, let me take y'all speaker. For some reason it switched over to
Fantastic Things.
Right.
Come on in, Fantastic Things. I'm trying to get Fantastic Things up in here because, you know, he has a lot to say, and, you know, he should come on. Go ahead.
I'd like to respond to the original question that he had. You know, this idea that in my personal opinion, I have done nothing wrong. And I think if you look at the rules of everything, I have done nothing wrong. So for these guys, why would they get upset? I mean, that's the question. And anybody who has opened a decent dialogue with Mark or myself, we have made agreements. Some people have chosen to stay in there. Hell, we offered to Bredis, we'll take the lists out. He said no. He straight up said no. What is behind that? You know, and is what we are doing vicious to anybody? Absolutely not. Those guys that we've put their lists in there, we have not done anything vicious to them. We have credited them by saying this comes from Goodfellas, this comes from Lily Sports, this phone comes from so-and-so. And our goal was for the end user that has that, you know, has that smaller box or that Fire Stick. That was one of our goals. We're going to provide something that they can get all of the live TV in one spot. They can get it all in one spot. They don't have to pack their Fire Stick with 30 to 40 add-ons. And I hate to say it, but people liked that. You know, I'm sorry, guys. People liked that. That was for the end user. We are using their content for the end user.
Okay.
We're not making any money off this. We're trying to make something better. You know, this is what people want. Whether anybody wants to admit that or not, this is what people want. Give me one place so I don't have to search all over. That's all that we've tried to do. Now, I cannot control other people's actions. If they want to get vicious and malicious, sure, I can control myself and say, I'm going to choose to put vicious code in to mess their stuff up. You know, that's what those guys are doing. And to me, that's on them. That's my personal, you want it straight from me. That's as straight as I can get about that.
Now, I'm going to say this. Chris B is in here. Chris B, if you have something to say, come on in. You can say it. Fantastic themes. If you guys have anything to say, you can come on and actually and speak your mind and actually have words come out.
Now, DVD, I do want to be clear here. I will completely have this dialogue with these guys, but if they start getting vicious, I will not respond.
I'm not gonna let them come on. Now, I do. If anybody comes on here, it's one rule I do have, because this is another channel. This is not my DVD King channel. It's one rule I do have. You cannot come on here being disrespectful. We're all grown people, little kids in the group. We're all grown men, respectful to each other. Joe Nobody in here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Like I said, today we're talking about malicious code and all these add-ons, Brutus, Exodus, all this stuff, and we have Anonymous up in here. If you guys have anything to say to Anonymous, this is your time to actually come on in and actually say it. Huh? In a respectful manner. If you have anything to say, there's an open platform to come in a respectful manner to say it. So now we have Chris B said that, why don't you just take the list out and stop being, other things. I'm not gonna say it. But he said stop being other things. But he said, why don't you just take the list out?
Chris B, my response to you on that is that we had that dialogue and we agreed that we were going to take it out, and Brettis said nope, he's going to continue doing his stuff. If he's going to continue doing that, and that was literally on the table. There was 15 of us in a chat. Several of the people that their lists are in our in anonymous stolen streams. We had this dialogue, and people couldn't behave like adults. He said,
let me qualify that slightly, Ronnie, because it's slightly inaccurate. White Devil Streams was not even in the add-on. White Devil Streams was not in the add-on at the time Chris B Brettis attacked us. It is currently in there. Some of his links are. It's currently in there. I put it in there the last few days. But before, when he attacked us, White Devil Streams was not in the add-on because most of his links didn't work. And the other half of these links were just Sports Devil links. It didn't make the cut. I didn't think it was of the quality to add it to the add-on, because the other links that were in the add-on were of a much higher quality than what he was offering. So at the time that Brettis attacked us, or attacked the end user for that matter, he wasn't even in the add-on. He is today. The last update that we did, I added him, but he wasn't in the original add-on.
Okay, James said he will do it until you remove the add-on. I was in the chat. Y'all talked about. So this James Hangles says he said that he will do it. He will continue to do it until y'all remove the add-on from you guys' list.
That's a correct statement. So basically, he told us no matter what we do, we end the whole add-on, and he's not going to stop. And we said no. We have, look. I use it. I use the add-on. I've got almost 6,000 people in my group that use the add-on. If that's his choice, that we completely end this add-on, that's not going to happen. That is not on the table. What is on the table is have an open dialogue, not necessarily with Chris B, because I'm not sure where or who he is.
He's the creator. He's the creator of the Beast. He doesn't even create Adam.
I've never heard of that. I would like to have the dialogue with the people that are doing this and discuss this. In fact, we tried to do it in a private forum, and as the gentleman, as you just read, it was remove the entire add-on, then I'll stop. And that's not on the table. Unfortunately for everybody, especially the end user, he and several others have chosen to come after us like that. And
okay, fantastic. Hold on, Ronnie. You have a question here. It says, fantastic thing. Do not agree with that. Ronnie, do you consider this all could have been done a different way?
I'm certainly open for suggestions on a different way it could have been done. I'm always open to learn. Certainly. Certainly. I definitely have I guess, my own personal strong opinions, but I'm always open to listen to other people and discuss this. And if I understand what they're saying as something like, you know what, that would be a good idea, then I'll change my thinking. And believe you me, we've had multiple open dialogues, and I still have these open dialogues with people that we put in the add-on. Several of those said, hey, keep it in there. We're cool with it. We're cool with it. We're doing it for the end user. If you're getting this to the end user, that's why we do it. I guess my only response is, if this is about the end user, what is the problem?
My response would be slightly different. And if you're going to have an issue with me using your lists from your add-ons, that's fine. Come after me all you want. You guys have done it before. No big deal. I'm a big boy. I can handle it. I can counteract anything that you can do if I choose to. But the issue with it is that's not what they did. They didn't come after me, and they didn't come after Ronnie. They come after the little 60-year-old lady that can't afford to pay her cable TV bill and messed up her Fire TV stick or her Fire TV box. That's who they affected. They haven't affected me whatsoever. So if you want to speak about this could have been handled in a different way, I would agree with you. You should grow up.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this to everybody that's in the chat room now. If you can't come on here and actually speak your mind and say what you're going to say, there's no reason to say sidekicks, fuck off, or anything like that. If you can't come on here and speak like a man instead of being keyboard warriors, then just listen. Your opinion's not needed. Because I'm seeing all this stuff in here, saying fuck off, sidekicks, what else? This is crazy. If you can't come on here and say what you have to say to these people, then it makes no sense.
Let me clarify. You have a bunch of, I consider to be young men. I'm a middle-aged man. You have a bunch of young men on there that I would assume are in their early 20s, mid-20s, that have their feelings hurt. That's really what this boils down to, that have their feelings hurt. We developed and created, using their content, something that's better than what they can personally deliver because they don't understand or even have the life experience to think outside of the box. So
okay, wait. Give me a minute, Marcus. Wait, give me a minute. I got something to say because somebody posted something. Give me a minute. I'll let you finish. Somebody says taking streams and doing what you did is a fucking joke. You knew the exact result of what was going to happen. Okay, cloning somebody's add-on was a fucking joke. Let's get that right. Okay, yeah, I wasn't supposed to cuss. I'm sorry, Marcus. I wasn't supposed to cuss.
No, dude, you good. That's a lot less. That's a lot more pleasant than what I've heard.
But cloning somebody is a joke. Helping somebody that took somebody is a joke.
Your back feet.
Got a lot of back feed on this one.
Wait, Chris B, you got to mute your YouTube.
I thought you wanted intelligent debate.
Yeah, I do, but you know, somebody come in and talk, but they can't get on here and actually talk.
Well, I'm here.
Okay, how are you? Fantastic.
Fanrific.
Fanrific. I'm sorry. Okay, Fanrific. As long as you're gonna be respectful, you know, to the guest. And
I'm never anything else.
I know you are. Go ahead. So,
how are you doing, Mr. Fenton?
I'm good, mate.
It's good to hear your voice, man.
Yeah, man.
Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good.
I just think this is all a shame. You know, me and you, Ronnie, we were mates. We talked. We had mutual respect for each other. Everything was great. You know, I know you like having a little bit of a dig at people. Yeah, that's fine. If they upset you, you have a bit of a dig. To me, this has just took it all way too far. You know, there is disruption, whether you like it or not. There is disruption in the community, and ultimately, you can plead your ignorance and say it's all Brett's fault, but it isn't. You started this. Your add-on clearly states anonymous stolen streams. That gives the intent that you're stealing.
So what are the streams that Brettis offers? Are those? Is he paying for those?
I've joined this chat to discuss this with mainly Ronnie because he was a mate of mine, and I've done business with DVD as well. You know, I just want to. I'm respectful. I credit people, but I expect if somebody uses my skin that they at least mention my name. I know you've done this, but you know, I get angry if people just use it and don't credit me or whatever.
Why?
Well, because it's disrespectful. Because it's disrespectful. You know, I know it's open source. Well, partly, yeah. Partly. Why not? But come on, Ronnie.
So then we do agree.
Yeah, you've got one. But you've got an ego. The thing is, right? I've been around IT and communities, underground communities, normal communities. You know, I was involved in the Whereas community. You look at that. You've got people cracking games all the time, and they're always one-upmanship. And you're doing that just the same as these people with an ego.
So then you agree we are one-upping them?
Well, you're trying to. You're stealing
that was
their
your words,
streams.
not mine.
Yeah,
okay,
it's
wait.
aggression.
Let me ask you a question, Dave. Let me ask you a question.
Okay, carry on.
Let me ask you one question. When everybody attacked me, and you kicked me out of your group for no reason, and because you just thought, you know what you heard. When you did your research,
I saw things that you'd posted that supported some of the things that were being said to me. Now, you know, wait. I do not want to be associated with disruptive influences. Ronnie said to me prior to this all happening, he said to me in message, he said, look, you know, take me off as moderator of your group because something's going to happen, you know, and there's going to be trouble caused. So Ronnie knew at the beginning that there was going to be trouble. You know, You can't come here and plead innocence, saying, "Oh, the community's suffering because Bretis is doing this or such and such is doing that." When you knew when you started that it was going to kick up a stink, you knew it. So you can't plead innocence.
Well, this is the whole thing.
Well, if I could respond to that.
Well, it's easy to play it when you're not affecting an innocent end user.
If I can respond to that, Dave, and for anybody that doesn't know, this Dave is up. I'm getting feedback.
Hold on. Chris B, you have to mute your YouTube because you're echoing. It's echoing off of you, Chris B. All right, go ahead.
So Dave is with Fanrific. He is Fanrific, and he makes incredible skins. And I was a moderator in his group, and exactly what he said was what went down. I said, Dave, I knew that people were going to get upset, and I had hoped that they would see the bigger picture. And just to be clear, Dave is, if he sees people selling stuff, he'll call them out on it. He says it like he sees it. I've watched it over and over, especially when they use his skins. If they use his skins and they modify it and they don't credit him, he gets upset. But he says anybody can use my skins. It's for the community. It's for the community. Anybody can use them. Just credit me. And Dave and I have had that relationship for probably 6 months up until this. And I agree with him. And I have to say, that was exact. If Dave, I've done the same thing with your skins. I've made builds out of them, and I've always credited you.
Yeah,
and we credited the people by keeping their names there. Yes, did I think their egos were going to get hurt on this? I had a feeling. I wasn't sure, but I did not want that to fall back on you.
And I respect that. And I respect that, Ronnie, and I really do. But my issue begins and ends at that point. Whatever's happened since is irrelevant to me. All my issue is that you come into this knowing that there was going to be trouble. I'm sure Mark knew there was going to be trouble, but you did it anyway. You could have approached the situation in a different way. Made yourself look better even at the start. If you'd have done a bit more,
look better to who? You?
Well, to the whole community, not just me.
No.
Look,
We have
I don't matter, Marcus. I don't matter, Marcus. I'm just here.
We're talking about the
Did we lose Marcus?
Say again.
No, we lost like a whole big chunk of your whatever you were saying. What did you say?
What he's trying to say is that we've hurt the developers' feelings. We haven't hurt the end users' feelings because they don't give a damn about the developers. All they want to do is have the ability to click on their TV.
That isn't what I'm saying. Please don't misquote me, Marcus.
Hold on. I'll let you finish. You let me finish.
Yeah, well, you didn't let me finish. I haven't finished. You butted in.
You can speak you
butted in. Oh, so you want to talk over me and get away with it, but I can't do it to you.
Hey, look, Fanny. Give me
I don't like you. See, don't call me names. Don't call me names.
Call you
names. You called me Fanny. That isn't in this country, do you know what that means? In the US,
I mean, you can.
That's your name, Fanny.
In the US, Fanny means arse. In America, Fanny means back.
So anyway, back to his original discussion. Is what he said is that we disrupted the community. My argument would be is we didn't disrupt anyone. We hurt some developers' feelings. If you want to call those script kiddies developers, because you only have a couple of them. End user just simply wants to click on a TV stream or a movie stream and it works. They don't give a damn about you and they don't give a damn about me. They want free TV. That's why they went out and bought their kodi boxes in the first place. Now, your skins are great and they make other designs in some cases, not look so pretty. You do a very good job at that. And you and I have discussed that as well. You do a great job. I think I'd asked you to write an XML for Anonymous that you decided not to do, from my recollection. But what you did say, and you just confirmed a moment ago, is you said, as long as they give me credit, I have no problem with it. You dig into that add-on that I have, and you show me one link on there that does
it.
not credit
I've seen
the
the credit.
developer.
That isn't what I'm
Every
saying.
one of them the credit. We never
You're
claimed those were our
totally
strengths.
misquoting me. You're totally misquoting me, Marcus. What I
No, I
said
didn't misquote you.
was
That's
that
exactly what you said.
went into this knowing there was going to be trouble. Now, the end result of that, you say that the most of the community don't care, but all this hassle, everybody's in the wrong. You're in the wrong.
We do not hurt end users. Bredis is attacking end users.
But it's
That
all
is
cause
wrong
and
on a
effect.
whole nother level.
You
That
went
is wrong
into
on a whole
this.
nother level.
You
cannot
went
justify that to me.
Well, I can justify it to you.
Dave,
You cannot
can I
justify.
interject?
You're attempting to justify someone adding malicious code to their
I'm not
to their
justifying that.
development.
You don't
to
let me
simply
finish. You
attack an end
talk
user.
over me. You talk over. That's not what I'm saying. I don't agree with this.
That is exactly what
I
you said.
do not agree with this code. I do not agree with that. I'm openly
No,
saying
thank you.
that
That's
now.
finally about time that you agree with that.
I've
that you
never said
something
anything
smart.
different.
It's the
I have
first
never
piece of
said anything
conversation
different.
that you've had that was intelligent.
Look, you, Marcus, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I've been respectful to you. I've come in here. I've been respectful to you. I haven't
No, but
called
you're
you
passively
anything.
aggressively attacking what we've
Look,
done.
I'm
So
passively
what I
aggressive.
say to you
You're
is if you have
calling me
something to say,
funny,
just say
and
it.
you're telling me that
Don't
I'm not
passively
intelligent.
aggressively attack me.
Well,
and I won't make you look like a fanny.
Who's passively aggressive when you're name calling?
Okay, wait.
You say about ages. I'm 47 years old. I'm not a 20-year-old kid. I haven't come in here calling you any names. I'm trying to put my point across. You're jumping on top of me. Oh, you're a fanny. Oh, that's the first intelligent
Your
thing
name
you
is
said.
Fantastic. What is short for fantastic? I'm
Well,
just
fanny,
abbreviating your name.
Fanny in America means backside, right? So you're an American.
No, that's what it means in England, right? I don't think.
No, fanny in England is a vagina.
Oh, that's even more accurate.
So
is it really?
Oh, there you go.
I didn't know that.
See, disrespect. I've not come in here and showed anybody disrespect. Marcus has showed me disrespect.
No, you passively aggressively attack and then
rubbish. Because no, I disagree. I disagree with you, and I'm trying to make my point. Well, that's fine.
You made a point a moment ago. Hold on. Let me make this one statement. I'll let you talk for 10 minutes.
See, I really don't like your conversation skills, mate. You know, you're an horrible person. You're a nasty man.
Was I have no problem with anyone using my skins as long as they give me credit.
That's correct.
You log into my add-on and you show me one link in that add-on that does not give the original developer credit.
That's
so
irrelevant.
Already justified.
No, I haven't.
You've already justified.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. Because Ronnie will back me up on this. On my group, I make it perfectly clear.
Go ahead. So you
I don't need
your own point.
No, because you're just say I won't believe me. You just won't believe me. On my group, I make it perfectly clear that I want people to mention my name and show respect. Those that don't, anybody on my group that uses my skin goes off and doesn't say anything, puts it in a build, sells it on a box seller, and I go mad at them. They knew that I was going to go mad at them at the start. They willingly done that. They willingly used the skin. They willingly didn't give credit. Now, I know you gave credit, but you willingly used their stuff knowing it was going to cause trouble. Ronnie told me this. Ronnie admitted that tonight.
Why would it cause trouble?
Well, because whether it's egos or whatever, you still knew. Look, I don't care.
Why would they get upset?
I don't care about them being upset.
No, you said that we were going to upset them. Yeah, qualify your statement. Why would they get upset?
It's quantify, not qualify, by the way, Marcus.
Okay, qualify, quantify, whatever your English dialect wants to qualify.
Yeah.
Okay. Dave, why would they actually get upset for they have credit? Look, this is what I'm.
You know, as a developer, DVD, right? You've got these stuff in your urban add-on that nobody else has got. Yeah, is that's
wait, Dave. Now look, you want to talk about my add-on? There was movies taken out of my add-on by somebody that leaked my XML.
And how did you feel about that?
Okay, I was mad, but see, it's a different situation.
How is it? How?
Okay, I'm about to tell you how. Because every movie that's in my exclusive section, I buy with my money.
That's irrelevant. It's still open source. Using Ronnie's and Marcus's logic, any add-on on Kodi is open source.
Dave, can I talk, please? Can I talk? Can I talk now? Okay. I buy every movie in my exclusive section. whether people can believe it or not, I can literally show original copy that I went out and buy with my original. Now, on top of all that, Hidden Figures, a big movie, Hidden Figures and Patriot Day was not out there until they took it from me. Everybody in Cody knows this. I had it first, just like right now. I have
But
Sleepless.
you still
Ain't
got
nobody
pissed off. Yes, there was monetary loss, but you still got paid off. So nobody can turn around and say that they wouldn't. You've just said it that you got paid off. I get paid off.
Fanny, what type of point are you trying to make? DVD is not on my team.
Oh,
I'm really not.
It's just points in general as to the.
You're trying to make a valid point with DVD about getting upset.
Like I said to Ronnie, that it was this whole anonymous add-on was taken on knowing that people were going to get upset about it. Now, whether they should or not,
let's take your point as true.
Can you stop?
Oh. I've let you speak for the last 5 minutes. I try to interject something, and you want to accuse me of interrupting.
Right. Well,
are you there? Have I lost you guys?
I'm giving you an opportunity.
Okay, Fanny. Let's go back. Let's go back to what you just said. You're trying to qualify DVD that's inside of my group and his personal feelings about his XML files. DVD is not in my core team. He's not in Ronnie's core team. That your point is just invalid.
Well, it does. It's relevant because it's an individual that had his stuff stolen, so it's perfectly valid. Yeah,
of course he's upset.
So it's perfectly valid.
But it's
Marcus, did you know?
Take your argument to be accurate. Your argument was
there's nobody in this chat. There's nobody else in this chat who I can ask that question to. So DVD is the only one that's had stuff stolen from him, as far as I'm aware.
Hold on, you cannot steal open source code.
Well, but it's still peed off DVD.
Okay, peed off. All right, so all the devs are peed off at me and Ronnie.
Yeah.
And right, we got
but
it.
You knew
we got it. We buy into that argument.
But you knew that was going to happen when you started.
The end user care? The end user does not.
The end user cares when there's political disruption to the community cause.
I want to say. Wait. I want to say one thing. If that's true, if that's true on what this person just said in the chat, why isn't it in Kodi? And the person knows who I'm talking to. Sleepless is nowhere in Kodi but my add-on. The only person in Kodi right now that has Sleepless. And it came out of this person's mouth when they took Hidden Figures and Patriot Day. Oh yeah, they took it from yours. And it came out of that person's mouth. So I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the chat right now. So next time you want to say it's on IP torrents, do your research. Do your research because Sleepless is not on IP torrents.
These guys keep using the term stolen. They keep using the term stolen. Stolen this, stolen that, stolen code, stolen links, stolen whatever they want to. They do not own these links. I happen to work in the MSO industry, and I assure you that a TV head-end is somewhere north of the $8 million figure. I can assure you that no one on Kodi is selling you TV at $5 a month that owns a TV head-end. I guarantee you that. So every one of the links that you're watching aren't necessarily stolen. Stolen is probably not the key word here. Is researched these, found these free links on the internet somewhere, and supplied them and put them inside of their add-on, and then claims them to be theirs. This is my territory. I'm the king of my own hill. I have the propeller hat, and I ride on the short bus as well. So those links do not actually, do they own? So you cannot steal something from someone that is not of their ownership. You have to deny them possession. You should look up the word stolen.
But people
are not denying possession to anyone.
Then why did you use the name stolen, in your add-on?
Hey, look here, Fanny. I didn't interrupt you. I'll let you talk. So
You've interrupted
the word stolen
me.
Is a denial of someone's possession. We're not denial of anyone's possession. We simply credited every one of those add-ons that we added to our add-on. And not only that, the links that they use, 90% of those add-ons, with the exception of Goodfellows and maybe one or two other ones are not unique links. They are simply restreams from Sports Devil. So why aren't these guys in their add-ons saying that these links are direct links from Sports Devil? We're just simply putting them in one spot. Here's why, Fanny, is because they're part of the
You're
TV add-ons
such a
group.
disrespectful sucker, you ain't ya? You've got no respect
Yes,
for
I
you
am.
at
You sound
all.
like Lucky
Hey,
Charms.
hey, hey, wait. We're not gonna have an argue, sis. We're not gonna have an argue, sis. Hey, Matt.
Sound like Lucky Charms. You ever been a pirate?
Matt, you
see,
can
you
click
just
on the link,
proved
man.
that
You can
point.
click on the link. That's something to say. Come on, say it, bro.
DVD, right? You said that
Yeah.
you was going to manage this chat and have it respectful. Marcus has done
Hey,
nothing
wait.
but show me disrespect from the start.
Okay,
Hey,
wait,
look,
wait.
all I've called you is Fanny. That's just abbreviating.
There's all
fantastic.
this. No, you've turned around and said that you're not intelligent. You've been name called. So don't give me the innocent. You know what I mean?
I'm not claiming to be innocent. I
No,
don't want to be innocent.
no.
I'm nobody's victim, my friend. I'm not.
Well,
your
you're a
victim or anyone
nobody,
else.
that's for sure.
Oh, well, that's
Okay,
fine.
Marcus,
I'm also
wait.
a nobody. So then why are you concerning yourself? Why did you feel like that you were entitled to get into this conversation with me
Oh,
if
hold
I'm a
on.
nobody?
DVD was going into the chat saying that anybody's point that
Well,
don't
why would you
join the
even
conversation.
listen? If I'm a nobody, why
Well,
would you
because
engage
Ronnie used to be a mate. Me and Ronnie used to really
You're
get on.
engaging me. You're not engaging Ron.
I don't get. Yeah, you're here. You're engaging me as well. So I joined this
That's right.
conversation.
But I didn't call you a nobody. You
I
called me
was-
a nobody. Why would you
Wait,
engage a nobody? That's not very smart.
Deal with this guy, DVD. This guy is a prize idiot.
Okay, wait.
I'm leaving this chat. He's not
Wait.
Bye,
worth
Felicia.
talking to.
Bye, Felicia. Bye, Felicia.
Hey, that was a good one.
Well, in that case, I'm not. You see, I'm just going to stay
All right,
here.
there, sweetheart.
Wanker,
Then-
wanker,
Sweetheart,
wanker,
say something
wanker,
intelligent.
wanker.
Wait, stop. Everybody stop. Stop.
All right, go ahead, Fanny. I'll be quiet.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Marcus. Hold on. Wait, Marcus, hold on. Stop. Wait a minute. This,
Oh, you guys are cracking me
this
up.
shit is crazy. This shit is crazy right now. All right, wait, hold on. Stop. Wait. This is the situation. You, Dave, you don't like Marcus because Marcus is not. What is your hope? To sum it all up in 3 words, why don't you like the fact that what Marcus and them did? And then I'm gonna let Marcus talk. Okay. So
My whole issue is the fact that this add-on was created knowing full well that it was going to cause problems for, with whether or not it upset devs, whether it damaged their ego or whatever. The motives of this add-on when it was started were not pure.
okay, now
That's it.
Now, okay. So their motives. Do you honestly know their motives for the add-on? Was you inside their brain at the time?
Me and Ronnie spoke about it.
Okay, Ronnie, what was your whole motive? Wait, hold on. Wait, let me handle this situation real quick. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me handle this situation real quick because people think that they can go and talk shit. I'm gonna give them something after they done talk shit. So go ahead.
Let me qualify. I'm
Mr. Matt.
a qualified. Me and Ronnie, they go talk about each other's add-ons, but Ronnie is in charge of his add-on, which is the war add-on, and my add-on is the anonymous stolen streams add-on. So the ultimate decision that goes in his add-on is Ronnie's.
Okay.
The ultimate decision that goes in my add-on is mine, Fanny. So if you're going to speak to me
that still hasn't done anything to my point. My point is when you developed this add-on, you knew that people were going to get upset.
I would like to respond if I can jump in there.
No, wait, Ronnie, give me a minute. Give me 1 minute because this person jumped in for me real quick, and I want to handle this situation. It's only going to take a second because I'm going to shut this situation down.
I'll wait. No
Then
worries.
we'll get back to that. Mike, now let's talk about you. The reason why you don't have my add-on is because you didn't know how to wait when I was getting things situated, and you want to go and run your mouth and talk shit on the blogs and shit. That's the reason why. So now you can talk. Go ahead.
No, I just want to know, man. I just paid my money and just refund me my money or something. I had the add-on for 10 days, so I don't know how long you got to wait to get an add-on.
Okay, you had the add-on for 10 days. You had
You cut it up. You cut it on and off constantly.
But you know why I cut it on and off, don't you?
But that has nothing to do with me.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So if somebody keeps coming in your front door, robbing your house, are you gonna continue to have that front door unlocked? Or
Okay.
are you
Am I
going to shut it
muted?
down to get more? Or are you going to lock it to get more secure? Which one?
Okay,
I'm muted, right?
so you're more secure now. So what's the issue now?
Well, the issue now
Yeah, I
is
got you.
that you didn't want to wait and you went and talked bad about me, calling me all kind of names and all that. So I'm not going to give anything back. You thought you coming on here was going to really like check tag me and thought I was going to get scared and no, because I done said it on numerous occasions. I don't give refunds. So what's your next
Right.
question,
So
brother?
so you just people pay for your add-on. You just take the money and decide who you're going to give it to, how long to wait, and whatsoever.
If I'm telling you I'm getting it more secure and nobody has it, and you're sitting up here and nobody has it, why am I going to give it to you and nobody else has it at that time?
No, people had it. People had it,
No,
man.
they did not. Not at the time. No, they did not.
The bottom line is, I paid for the add-on, had it for 10 days. You cut it off, and you never gave it back. 10 days of service. So
Uh, okay. And your point is that you want your money back or you want the add-on, but you went and talk shit about me and you expect me to give you things. No, it doesn't work like that. I'm
what
sorry.
you mean it
So
don't
you
work
really
like
thought you
that? It
coming
don't
on
it
here?
don't work like what? So what should someone do if they pay for service, have it for 10 days? So what do you expect? So when you pay for service for something, you have it for 10 days and you don't get it. So you're just gonna sit there or what?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's ask the guest on the line and let's see what they saw, and that'll be your judgment right
You
there.
don't need to ask them. I paid you money. I
Okay.
paid for a service that you did not deliver.
I didn't. You didn't have that on that one time.
If I
No.
bought a TV from Walmart and it stopped working 10 days later, and I went into Walmart and said, "Hey, you, my TV's not working. Give me my money back." And they'll say, "Oh, we'll get it fixed for you." And then if you don't get it fixed and you start kicking off and going, "Ah, Walmart sold me a dodgy TV. What a bunch of tossers they are." Oh, and then you go back into Walmart a day later and Walmart says to you, "Oh, well, I'm not giving you a TV because you went off and called us tossers." That's wrong.
Okay, but Dave, if I tell them straight up I don't give refunds before they even buy it, then
No,
then
but
what?
it's
I
one
have a
thing not.
disclaimer.
Yeah, but you
I have a
can't.
disclaimer.
Yeah, but if your service fails for whatever
My service
reason,
didn't. Wait. Let's get it right, Dave. My service didn't fail. My add-on got leaked.
well, then you should give this guy the access to the add-on that he paid for.
Why? So he can go give it out to them because he was one of the people that gave it out.
Wait a minute. Why would I give out an add-on for free that I paid for? That don't make no sense.
Why don't you go ask Daniel Cruz? Because that's who told me that.
Who is Daniel Cruz?
The dude that leaked the add-on.
Okay, so what do I have to do with him? I have no idea who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, okay, but I have like the stuff that he sent me saying,
But
oh yeah,
for general users, DVD, then all things being straight, and it wasn't somebody that might have given it away, then they should have access to the add-on. Then, shouldn't
yeah,
they?
yeah. Oh, general users have it, yeah, but I'm not gonna sit up here and give it back to somebody that was talking shit and that was sitting up there giving an add-on out for free. Why do that? That's stupid.
So you're saying I had the add-on for 10 days, it got cut off, and then I gave it out for free after I paid for it.
No, I don't know what happened. All I know is that when I shut it down after my XMLs got leaked, I told you I'm getting more secure. You kept sitting up there talking about, oh, you don't have to wait to get, and then you went on everywhere. Oh, he scammed me out of my money. I sat there and told you that I'm still working on my server trying to get it back up, and you sat there.
Oh, you wasn't working on the server. You were adding movies every day, posting how many movies you're adding. Yet you had plenty of users that paid for the add-on that never got to use it.
Oh, for real? How many? Where are they at?
So you know what? I'm not gonna go sit and go back and forth with you. People know how you are in the community. They know. I mean, I got off cheap. You got off your $65, so I got off cheap. But people know who you are and how you are, man. So you can sleep at night. That's cool, dude.
Wait. Why didn't you go to PayPal?
What's that?
Why didn't you go to PayPal then?
What about PayPal?
Why didn't you go do a chargeback?
I assume you took the money, friends and family, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how he had it set up.
But you can still get a charge. You can still get your money back to PayPal to friends and family.
You'll struggle with that unless you turn around and say it was a mistake, and that'd have actually been done really quick.
Yeah, see. Well, yeah, he got over on me, but it's cool. As long as people know, so I'm done with it, man.
Anything else?
No, I'm done with it. You know what you did.
What did I do?
You know what you did. I'm done with it.
You sure you're done? Are you done or are you finished?
See, you can be smart all you want, man, but the point is you got that money, so you know what? Do what you got to do, man. Keep ripping people off. In a month now, that'll leak, and you'll cut it off again and blame somebody else after you stole all these people money. So I hope they do steal it and put it out for free.
Okay, are you done or are you finished now? Okay, you must be done and finished. Okay, Ronnie, you can finish.
Okay. The reason, you know, the reason that I sent Dave the message is because I was a moderator in his group. And I didn't want, because I wasn't sure 100% how people were going to respond. History says they may get upset. Hoping that we could have some dialogue with these guys, and we've had dialogue with everybody that's had an issue with it, and being able to explain to them, look, we're trying to give something that makes it easier for everybody. That's all we're trying to do. I knew that some guys would get upset, and as Mark said, people got upset that had nothing, that were not developers. Like they're buddies of them.
But
You know,
then why
Bredis jumps
use
in.
their stuff, man? You know, those that aren't bothered, you know, use it. You said then that you knew certain ones were going to get upset. Why use their stuff then?
I didn't know which ones.
Why would you want to upset anyone? You know what I mean?
That was not the goal, and all I was trying to do was
what
keep.
Your goal is, mate. And I honestly, I like these all-in-one add-ons. I really like Sanctuary. I really like Paragon when it not Paragon, Four Horsemen. You know, they're really good, and I'm sure your add-on is excellent. You know, I'm sure Mark's TV add-on is really good, and it, all things being fair, if there wasn't hassle, it would be of a positive benefit to the community. And I mean, you know, that's all I want. I don't want this hassle. It does my head in. I see it on Twitter. I see it on Facebook. I see, you know, I see Lambda leaving. You know, I know that's not nothing to do with you, and it's not good. It's, you know, having these things, it's not good. Paragon closed down.
What developer is left because of us? Name one.
Oh, I never said that they have. I didn't say that any developers
it's a passive aggressive attack, and it's an insinuation.
No, I made it perfectly clear that wasn't anything to do with you.
Name one developer in the community that is left because of anything that we have done in the history of coding.
You see,
you can't answer your own question.
I never made that question. I never asked the question.
Yeah, you did. You just insinuated
that. That's rubbish. Absolute rubbish.
Hold on. There's two qualifying statements. I've let you have your speak. I've been remaining quiet.
Oh.
So there's two qualifying questions or quantifying.
DVD was having his conversation for ages. I was just having a chat
quantifying.
with Ronnie.
All right. Do you want to talk to yourself or do you want me to answer?
I was talking to Ronnie. I don't really want to talk to you.
You're speaking about my add-on.
Yeah. Well, I gave it respect. I said that chances are it'd be a bonus.
Well, if it wasn't,
if it wasn't for the upset in the community, yeah.
So you're talking about interrupting someone. You're talking over me, and I'm trying to answer.
You're doing that to me. I was talking to Ronnie, and you
sweetheart,
talked over me to get your point.
Yeah, hey, baby, darling.
There you go. There you go. That's more like it. All right. So let me answer your question.
DVD. This guy is a dick.
Wait. Did you wait, Dave? You call me a dick? I'm not a dick.
No, Marcus. He is a dick.
What? Wait a minute. You said I'm a dick?
No, you're all right.
Ronnie's
cool. Mark's a dick. He really is, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you said this guy's a dick. I was like, wait a minute.
Hey, that's not Queen's English, my friend. That's not Queen's English.
I really thought he called me a dick. I'm like, damn, Dave. Wait a minute. The dude. Wait a minute. I just wanted to tell. I wanted him to come on. I wanted the dude to come on because at the end of the day, I told him in the beginning before he got the add-on, there's no refunds. I sat there, my XML
No,
got
I'm not. No, not you, DVD. I
Oh,
weren't
okay.
saying it's you. No.
I don't think
Hey,
anybody.
All
DV.
right, Tiny, let me say it in a way that maybe you can understand, okay?
Okay.
Mate? All right? So let me say it this way to you. Is you said earlier, I'm going to quantify, I'm going to use your word, your argument is that we did this to upset the community.
No, I never said that.
Oh,
Don't
Jesus
misquote
Christ.
me. I said you did this knowing it would. That's two
What is the
different
difference
things.
between those
Well,
two
there's
statements,
two
Dave?
different things
What is the
entirely.
simple
They're two
difference between
different.
those two statements?
They're two different things entirely.
No, they're not two different
They
things
are.
entirely. They're
They are.
exactly
They
the
are.
same.
They are totally
You're
different.
trying to play with
They are.
words.
No,
And that's just not,
no.
that's
I'm
just not
using
accurate.
English in a proper way.
Can
just
I
not
can I
Call me a
interject
dick.
here? Can I
You're just
Call me a
interject
dick.
here?
That's not using
You're just not
English in a proper
understanding.
way.
You're just not
I-
understanding.
I'd like to interject here.
Go ahead.
This was not released to cause an uproar.
I never
was-
said it
Certainly
was.
was not.
I didn't say that you said it was.
No.
I thought that it might get some people upset. What's really strange is, and I'm hoping that this comes out of this. Dave, I love the way that you do things. Use my work. In fact, I say the same thing. And I had mentioned this to you in chat when I had the Kiss a Cool add-on. That got put in 10 different repos. Nobody asked me. Nobody asked me anything about it. Did I get upset about that? No, I didn't, because
but
it's
it's
the
still
end user that benefits. I don't
Do
see,
you
and that's
remember, Ronnie, when I called you and I said, hey, look, I said, Goodfellas has your add-on as a plug-in inside of their add-on. And
yes.
do you remember what you said? Good. I hope somebody gets some use out of it.
See, that's exactly my feeling on
Did
all of
Goodfellas
this.
ask you? Did Goodfellas ask you to put that add-on in theirs?
No.
All right, then.
You could have gone through this, Marcus. This is to you. You could have gone about this in a different way. You knew when you started that it could question marks could cause problems and cause upset. I never said you deliberately went out to cause
I do
problems.
not know those people. I do not know those
No,
other
but
developers.
what I'm
up until here
saying
recently.
is you could
They
have
they
done
have
about
the same
it a different
content.
way. You
Hold
could have
on,
done it
Dave.
in a
You
not.
want to talk to yourself?
Oh,
or you
hold
want
on,
me to
you're
answer your
jumping
stupid
over me.
questions?
You're jumping over me. You
Hold
can't
on,
turn around
Fanny.
to me and tell me
Fanny,
that I'm talking over you
Hold
when
on,
you're just
Fanny.
talking over me when I don't even get to finish my point. You jump
No,
on it.
you made points.
No, I didn't
They're just
finish my
not
point.
valid.
I didn't finish my point. I
You
didn't finish
don't
my
make
point, but
any
you're jumping
points.
over me.
Hey,
And then
DVD,
you
can
cry,
mute-
oh,
can you mute this
Dave,
pumpkin seed?
stop him talking over me. Stop him
DVD,
talking
can you
over
mute him?
me.
Yeah. Dave.
Mute him. Not personal, David. Just mute him because he's not going to let me answer his own stupid question.
Well, you're not giving me a chance to finish my point, though.
You've
not
made
giving me
many
a chance.
points. You just have never let me.
But if you'd actually
your
let me finish what I was
quantify-
saying, you would have had a positive. I'd have had a positive
Do you have the
statement,
ability to
mate.
mute this fool?
All right.
I don't know if you do or not. I'm just asking.
Yeah. Okay. Now he's muted.
All right. Now listen here, Fanny.
Hey, Marcus, stop calling him Fanny, please.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna quit calling you fantastic then. Oh, my bad. So what you said earlier to me and to Ronnie, that anyone is welcome to use your skin as long as they give you credit. We've given everyone credit inside of our add-on. We never claimed those lists were ours. We never said the work was ours. The add-on simply states, thank you to those that have supplied these lists and allowed us to put them all in one spot. That's where they are. They're all in one spot. And quite honestly, there are lists inside of my add-on that far exceed the quality of most of the lists or the add-ons that are currently in Kodi that people recognize and use. White Devil Streams, we'll use that as a prime example. Bredis. He claimed that we stole his streams and we were using his streams. The only streaming add-on that I know of that he had inside of his repo was White Devil Streams. White Devil Streams at that time, can't speak about what it is today. All of the links that were in there either A, did not work, or B, or just restreaming Sports Devil streams. Nowhere in his add-on does it say that these are streams from Sports Devil. So if you're going to hold me to a standard, you should also hold the other add-ons to the same standard. You have many add-ons that are out there. If you deleted 80% of the add-ons that stream live TV on your Kodi today and simply just use Sports Devil, you would be getting the same stream. Anyone want to argue that point? Because that's the reality of it. You have a few unique IPTV suppliers that have good add-ons. One of them that I will mention, and we've mentioned it quite a few times in this conversation, which is Goodfellas. His streams are unique IPTV streams. Very solid, very strong streams. Probably the best free IPTV service in Kodi. He's not restreaming for the most part, or at least from what I've seen. He's not restreaming Sports Devil. Like, what is the one? Sanctuary? Sanctuary gonna get in chat with me the other day. I've got 50,000 streams. 22,000 of them are YouTube streams, and 15,000 of them are Sports Devil streams. And they're all the same links. They're all the exact same links in different add-ons in Sanctuary. He has one program inside of Sanctuary that I'm thinking about taking from him because he's a dick. As I'm using Fanny Pack's words, and he has one that is actually pulling from a website, and it's pulling unique IPTV streams that other people have found on the internet. They're not his work. He's pulling it from a website that does not belong to him, and he's searching them and creating a master list of IPTV streams. That is the only service cut and paste add-on that he has that has actually unique IPTV service in it. Unlike ours. Ours has probably north of 70,000 IPTV streams. 80% of those streams are all unique from each other. So if you click on ABC, you'll see 10 versions of ABC television. Each one of those links is different from the next, and they're direct links to ABC. They're not streaming through Sports Devil. Or you've mentioned Four Horsemen. Do with Four. Downloaded the add-on. Their closing down has nothing to do with us. We've never even spoken to those guys, to my knowledge, or at least I haven't. What was the other one that closed down? There was another one, Paragon. I was in Paragon's group. I don't remember the gentleman's name off the top of my head, but even I and he spoke about it. Had nothing to do with me. Nothing whatsoever to do with anyone in my group of those guys closing down. Now, the last point that you touched on was that we were the original creator of all the chaos. And maybe so. Maybe that's an accurate statement. Maybe we did originally create the chaos, intentionally or unintentionally. Certainly not intentionally on my behalf. But if you want to, we can use intentionally created it. So, in other words, the other developers should have a problem with what I've done and contact me directly or attack me directly, or Ronnie for that matter, directly. Have I lost y'all? Am I still here?
I hear you.
Hey, wait, my computer shut down on me. I had to jump back in on my phone, man. Okay, what I missed?
Are we still
I'm
live
here.
or no?
Yeah, we're still live. It says live on there.
Are we still live?
It says live on my phone.
Because I had to hop in on my phone. My computer shut down. Like, it gave me a blue fucking screen. They're trying to clone my computer now.
I think I've been talking for 5 minutes to myself.
No, we've been live the whole time. At least it says we're live.
No,
DVD, can you confirm that?
Yeah, it says live. Yeah, no, you're still live. You're still live.
Okay.
The chat room still going?
Yeah, the chat room's still going. I'm just trying to log back in, trying to see the fucking chat, because like I said, my computer went.
So I'm trying to think of where I was at. We had nothing to do with those other add-ons shutting down. Even the guy from Paragon would agree with that. most of the links that we have nothing to do with any of the add-ons that are on there. 80% of the links have nothing to do with the add-ons. I was simply trying to give people what they ask me to give them. Now, if the other developers